Have you ever watched YouTube videos about manipulation? There are tons of them. But let me ask you something honestly. Can you truly become a skilled manipulator just by watching one video? Absolutely not. Most videos throw a few common tricks at you, like gaslighting, flattery, or guilt tripping. But here's the hard truth. These are surface-level tools. They won't work in every situation, and no real manipulator depends on just a few basic techniques. Now let me be honest with you. I'm not a skilled manipulator right now, but if you stay with me, you and I together can become one in the next 1 year. So in this video, we're going deep. We'll talk about types of people who are the easiest to manipulate. These are the people who crumble under pressure, who in difficult situations can be controlled and used to your advantage. But first, let me say this clearly. If you've never done anything that proves you're above average, sadly, this video might not help you. 1. The comfort seekers. These people always look for the easiest way out of a problem. They get scared quickly. On a psychological level, they are constantly chasing comfort. They can't handle anything painful. You can easily manipulate them through fear. Just talk to them about the consequences of their actions. Exaggerate the risk or danger involved in something. They'll quickly give in because they hate discomfort and fear above all. They feel safe only in groups, so if you isolate them and add a sense of threat, they will naturally start depending on you. 2. The overconfident. These people may look like they have no weakness, but their overconfidence is exactly what you can use against them. Such people often underestimate others. They let their guard down when they think you're beneath them. So the trick is simple. Pretend to be weaker or dumber than you really are. If they believe they're winning, they won't even think about your real plan or your backup strategy. They're too focused on victory. They won't notice what's going on behind the scenes. 3. The approval seekers. These people can't stand being seen negatively, especially by someone they trust. And that's the key. You need to be someone they respect or admire. In the beginning, praise them a lot. Show them how impressed you are with their work. Make them believe that they've earned your admiration, and then suddenly criticize something they do. This emotional dip will make them desperate to regain your approval. Now they'll do anything to earn your praise again. Your attention becomes a reward to them. You create a cycle. Praise, then criticism, then praise again. They won't even realize they're being controlled, because deep down, they just don't want you to see them in a bad light. How do you recognize these people? Notice how they react to compliments. If someone lights up the moment you praise them, that's their weakness. And in today's world, almost everyone has at least one of these 5 weaknesses. Let me ask you something personal. Have you ever wanted to keep your image perfect in front of someone? Or felt happy when a certain person praised you? And then worked hard to keep meeting their expectations? If yes, then maybe you are the one being manipulated. The ones with uncontrollable anger. This is actually one of the easiest weaknesses to exploit, because when someone loses their temper, they lose control of their mind too. You can make them do things that lead to their own downfall. These people get angry when someone disagrees with them, when their opinions aren't accepted, or when someone corrects them publicly. They can't handle insult, and they become irrational very quickly. So what can you do? Say or do something that triggers them. Maybe bring up a painful past or challenge their ego. The goal is to push them into rage. Once they're angry, they stop thinking logically. Their decisions become foolish, and their foolish actions will start benefiting you. 5. The naive ones. This is the most innocent weakness and the most dangerous. These are the people who lack even basic psychological awareness. They behave like children, trusting easily, believing that everyone has good intentions, and thinking the world is fair. You can manipulate them just by pretending to be kind and friendly. Once you earn their trust, they'll believe anything you say, even if it's wrong. They won't question you because they don't have critical thinking. They can't imagine being lied to, so they become tools you can use, unknowingly. Their extreme honesty makes them easy to control. Final words. Before I leave you with all this, I just want to say, even if you forget everything from this video, remember point number 1. because that weakness exists in almost every person you meet. But also, don't misuse this knowledge. Don't start experimenting on people for fun. And most importantly, if you recognize yourself in any of these 5 personality types, then you might already be someone else's puppet. If you've already subscribed, we'll meet again in the next video. If not, then maybe this was our last meeting. Bye.